Hello there, I'm Graham Hulbert. I'm a consultant and a neurodiversity advocate. What does that mean? Well, I am neurodivergent, or as I like to say, neurodeviant. Uh, what that means is I think and feel a little bit differently to the majority of the population. And growing up, and even today, I found that that could be rather isolating. I felt I didn't fit in a lot of the time, and what really helped and soothed me was spending time outdoors in the natural world, in nature. And it really fostered a love of nature, and it made me feel like I belonged, even if certain elements of society and my education made me feel kind of alone. So now I look to nature for solutions all the time because I am so ingratiated by it. And in my neurodiversity work, what that looks like is the training I lead. I always start it with a concept, a biomimicry concept, where I reframe the way we look at our brain. So the common analogy you'll hear is the brain is a machine or a supercomputer or some narrative similar to that, and they all come down to this purpose that the brain is like man-made. That's the analogy. It's man-made, some machine that needs fixing or oiling or finely tuned repeatability. And I want to offer a different way to look at the brain, and that's where biomimicry comes in. I offer a perspective that this brain, this living organ we have within us, is actually more of a natural uh, element, more of a natural analogy. So I propose that perhaps it's more like a complex ecology, say a jungle, where your thoughts and faculties and behaviors um, represent life forms and interconnections within this jungle. And the thoughts and faculties and behaviors that you nourish, that you feed, that you go to often, they're the ones that strengthen and develop, and the thoughts and feelings and faculties that you ignore and starve are the ones that perish. And this builds this unique ecology of being that is the human brain. And it also proposes the way to look at it as, oh, it's a changing, evolving thing, which means that if you have a weakness, if you have something you want to work on, if you have something you want to grow, it just takes investment in time, nourishment, and faculty to help change and grow that thing. It's not a machine that has a broken part. You're not broken and they're not fixed. It is you are different and complex and evolving, and you can feed and nourish and grow any area that you wish. And each brain is unique and individual and spread along this bell curve, this natural curve, or we call it normal distribution, meaning all different types of thinking and feeling fit within normal distribution, right? The natural world, the natural distribution of the world. And I think when you take that concept of a, what do we call it, like the mind is a machine, and you throw that out the window, and you say, no, the mind is a jungle, this complex, interconnected, beautiful thing, then you really can start to see just, oh, wow, that opens up all these possibilities. What an amazing thing that a simple analogy that involves biomimicry can offer, can reframe the way you go about how you act, how you think, and how you even view yourself. Um, so that's my story on uh, biomimicry, on the natural world, why it's so important to me. And yeah, leave it with the catchphrase, together we can put the nature back in human nature. Join the biomimicry movement. Cheesy.